One of the most important times in a person's life is their teenage years. Teenagers go through many changes mentally and physically, which can result in a change of mindset. There's always that one moment that fixes or changes everything in a person's life. I'm your host, Robert Aguilar. This is SPOTcast. And I would like to welcome my guests here, Tanya.
Hi.
And Steven.
Hi.
What we're talking about today is self-identity, and we're going to be sharing some life experiences with together today. To first start off with, what events in your life has given you a shift or complete change of perspective on something?
For me, it was dealing with my dad's health. He was recently diagnosed with the type of bone cancer, and so it's been kind of hard dealing with it, mentally, and also dealing with his appointments and stuff. And for me, I feel like it made me realize that you really got to spend time with your family because you don't know how much time you have left with them.
I'm sorry, Tanya. I hope your father gets better.
Thank you.
Steven?
So this was only a couple months ago. There was some drama in a friend group of mine, and I didn't really handle it very well. So it pissed off my best friend to the point where she told me, "F you," and realized that I can't hesitate forever.
If you can travel back to a time in your life to change something, what would you change?
For me, I would tell myself to spend more time on my hobbies, just because I usually spend a small period of time on my hobbies, a couple weeks, and then I drop it. So I would tell myself to actually stick to something, see if I'd be good at it by now.
I wish I could tell myself to be a lot nicer to people in general, because a couple of years ago I wasn't very nice as a person. I was a lot ruder. I just kept interrupting people as they talked, and I regret that. So I wish I was a better person earlier. Maybe I could have made more friends.
What are some of the most life-changing experiences you've ever had?
So when I was I want to say 5, I was really excited that my birthday was coming up, so I decided to do something really dumb. I stood on an office chair and just started spinning around, and I fell off and dislocated my right arm, and it was the first time I've ever experienced so much pain.
My most life-changing experience is when I finally graduated from 8th grade to high school, because in my elementary years there weren't a whole lot of nice people. I barely had any friends, and to finally have a fresh restart, to have a fresh clean slate, it gave me a whole new opportunity to have a better social life than I had before. After those experiences, what aspects of your life have changed as well?
So after the accident, my family gave me a ton of more attention than I was used to. So I think that I might have accidentally started some attention-seeking habits in me, and I think it might have started a very slow but steady downward spiral of my own self-identity.
For me, I've started to get back all the self-confidence I used to have before middle school, and my social life is a whole lot more active. I'm going out with friends more. I'm talking to more people in real life instead of going online, and it affected me a whole lot positively. Alright, that seems to be all the time that we have left. I would like to thank my guests, Tanya.
Thank you.
And Steven.
Thanks for having me here.
I'm your host, Robert Aguilar, and this is SPOTcast.